Hello, party people.
Meow, meow, meow.
-1.
Minus
-1.
one.
Tony.
Uh, Played slash Tony. Uh, who knows which one of them got a gig, but
He abandoned us in our time of need.
yeah, Clade got a gig, and will not be joining us this session. But uh, last session had a lot of interesting conversations. Party kind of split for a bit, and by split I mean it was really just Ace going to the church and then the rest of the group fucking around to do whatever.
Yep.
Uh, Ace, worked the soup kitchen, like learned a bit more about the culture, about like how, the skeletons do a lot of like manual labor, but they are still respected well. So
Did you cut out?
no, I'm here.
Okay.
All right. So, brain work. I got distracted.
Really?
So yeah, learned a lot about like how they treat the dead, and like how the church runs a soup kitchen, and you spend time with some of the younger acolytes just working the soup kitchen, and we smash cut to the rest of the group who kind of just wandered the town. You guys saw the Twilight Gate, the huge, like 30-foot tall but like elongated. I described it almost like a coin slot because it's a very wide tunnel, but the ceiling is probably only like 30 feet tall. That leads down into like, I don't want to trigger Alec, but the deep roads.
It's
between...
fine. I can hear about spiders. I just don't like seeing them.
No, I said the deep roads. That's what I meant.
Ah.
Not the deep roads. No, not the deep roads quest. Fens in the call with Ricky. Ricky says, "Hi, Alec," and he also called me a bitch.
Nice.
Moving on.
That figures.
Yeah, that tracks. Alec, you want to just, quickly curse out Ricky?
Oh, not worth my time.
Call him some slurs, something like that.
No, I'm good.
I already DM'd him, bitch.
I don't need to. He knows what he is.
And while you were there, you guys saw some of the local guard. They were, going through inspections, people who were going down the deep roads and coming back out. And they did stop a merchant, and he was actually led away, and you guys overheard something about, like, essentially an illegal skeleton. And both parties kind of learned this after you had reconnected and started talking to... Well, if my other Saturday campaign gets canceled, I might actually be able to start remembering these names. You all talked to Elendar Zaire. He let you know that, like, they do have a process of, like, returning the skeletons to life, not the souls, but just the skeletons. And that there does tend to be some groups, because, like, essentially the selling and buying of skeleton contracts is a business. So, he did say that there are, like, some groups that do essentially, like, either dig up bodies from people who didn't want their bodies to be used, or, maybe some other nefarious stuff, such as, like, murdering people for their skeleton because of, debts to settle, things like that. And you had all decided that you're going to go and track down this gang organization. You're not quite sure. That seems to be the primary dealer of these illegal skeletons. You guys bullied some kids. Yeah, you bullied some. I think I said they're 16. Eric and Derek.
Eric and
Twins.
Derek.
Eric and Derek, the fraternal twins. You bullied them. You found out that they were kind of just like very low-ranking like people in this organization. Did I tell you guys the name of the organization?
No.
think so.
It was mentioned. No? Cool. I'll just keep that in my notes for now. Yes, they told you that there was a shipment coming in of bodies at the docks. You also maybe possibly adopted these kids because you told them to meet you at your boat and that like you'd help them find a better life.
We
and
sure
you
did
guys-
that, didn't we?
Yeah, you guys sure did that. You immediately adopted some orphans. You guys had went down to the docks. You found, a bunch of like low-ranking thugs offloading body-shaped objects off of a boat and into a cart. You guys ambushed them. You killed a few of them. You knocked out the rest, and one of them got away. And that's where we left off.
We don't know. We don't know that he got away. We don't know that he got away.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a high DC, but people can roll me an intelligence check. This is more to because you guys were watching them a little bit before the fight started. So this is more to, from your memory, remember how many there were when you started and how many bodies there are on the ground now.
Can we count check?
Yes, can you count check from a glimpse of your memory? I'm going to set this just an intelligence check, and it's going to be high. It's going to be a DC 20.
I rolled a 5 for a total of 10.
Even with guidance, it wouldn't help.
I got a 16.
I will roll. That's
Let's see
crit
if
fail.
Tony's luck blesses me, because technically Clade is still here right now.
Does Clyde want to give me bardic inspiration?
I'm trying to think of something clever to say for Clade.
I think if I get like bardic inspiration and guidance, I could make it to 20.
Ronnie never misses those morning crossword puzzles. And yeah, no, Clade will play a little ditty.
What is
And
it?
I
for
don't
him,
know
I
if
think
guided-
it's still a D6. I think.
I don't think I can use guidance on
What level are you guys right now?
5.
Six.
Six.
6. Oh, D8.
D8.
Take a D8 of inspiration from Clade.
You don't think you can use guidance on what?
On intelligence checks. Because
Why
it's
not?
only ability.
No, it's skill checks.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Have the guidance.
I don't need it. 24.
Ronnie, no, you describe to me, how does Ronnie realize that you guys are down a body?
She keeps her eyes and ears open constantly for like the amount of people. So like when, she came in, saw the group, she was like, all right, lay of the land, get all these people. And then like in the heat of combat, it might have slipped her mind. But now that it's over, she's just like counting the bodies like, 1, 2, fuck, we're missing one!
Yeah, there were 10 people when you started. There's 9 people either dead or unconscious on the ground.
I almost thought Ronnie, like, had her fingers out.
Yeah.
Like, wait,
Like,
I-
Ronnie was
like-
counting on her fingers.
No,
and
no,
she
no, no,
goes,
no. She's
"Fuck."
not. She has like a 0 in intelligence. Like she's average intelligence. You guys, she's not a fucking moron.
Yeah.
But like
It's just funny
she,
to be like
she did-
Barbarian Tom or
She did take that moment of like calm to just kind of like just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuck,
I missed one to
Oh, what-
smash.
guys.
What's wrong?
We're missing one.
What?
There was a guy here unloading the bodies, and now he's not here anymore. Not as in that we killed him, but or her or them. But they might have slipped away.
Is that really a problem?
Well,
It
they saw
might.
us slaughtering their friends, so yes, in that regard.
Eh,
I mean, if we don't have any other business down here, I don't really give a shit. But if we're gonna continue with all of this, we gotta go and get them.
you're right. I don't like it, but you're right.
I have my moments.
It's gonna be hard to find them. But we should probably report back to the bishop at some point.
We should.
Or at least I can go report back, but...
Yeah, splitting up is a great idea right now.
Oh, Clade, you're volunteering to go report to the bishop? Thanks, man.
Alec,
Wow,
I'm getting
really?
flashbacks to Thursday.
Really just told him.
Get voluntold, loser.
I don't know if that works, Mark.
No. I will...
What do you mean that doesn't work?
I said
I said
I don't know if Clade can go and report to the bishop while we go investigate this. If that's fine.
It's fine. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
You guys are gonna miss out on any dialogue, but yeah, you guys send Clade away.
I would rather go to the bishop.
Well, we can
As
go
well,
catch up.
because-
It's fine. But wait, I think we really gotta track this guy down.
Let's track him down, then go find the bishop.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kind of I guess, orienting ourselves. What's up north and what's south?
At least on this map, obviously we're not
Mm-hmm.
including the cardinal directions, but just, up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
Down is towards the more civilized part of the city, and up is you get more into the slums, and then eventually it's just coastline, and there's no more buildings. And then to the right is, again, more into the slums. But then eventually hit mountain instead of coastline. One sec. Let me, You guys are, here,
Okay, gotcha.
and then, just, turn that 90 degrees, and that's how you can orient that.
Well, if you're running away, you might want to try and go towards more of the houses in city, right?
These guys are from the slums.
Yeah,
They might have a
exactly.
hideout nearby.
Yeah.
Would their hideout be near the coast or inside the slums?
I feel like it's in the slums. I'm gonna go take a peek at the guy who's dead, and I'm gonna investigate what he's got on him.
Alright.
See if there's anything that gives away it's patient-wise for a base or anything. I don't know. Anything of importance.
Let me...
That's a 16.
Alright. Here's the thing. These all seem like... Actually, there's no way for you to know this. As far as you can tell, especially because, this is apparently an organized gang of some sort, they probably just know where the hideout is.
If there's
So-
anything else that's important, like a shipping
So I will
manifest.
say, with that investigation, you do see, for each of them, it seems like there is, usually somewhere hidden, but there does seem to be almost I guess the best way to describe it is a piercing, but it seems to be a golden needle. Most of them don't have it in an obvious place. And there doesn't seem to be a set location to have it, but it just seems like all of them have some sort of piercing with a golden needle somewhere hidden amongst their bodies.
Interesting. I am
Uh,
going to note that.
What were the kids' names?
Eric and Derek.
Right.
I'm gonna
They
take a
booked
look.
it the second the fighting started,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I want to take a look around and see if I can find a shipping manifest. So if anybody else is doing stuff, I'm just gonna be looking around, snooping.
All right. You know, what, give me one more investigation check.
I would like to assist.
You may assist, so that's an advantage. So still, that's just 13. Let's see.
I should have probably guidance, but it's fine.
So you do not find a shipping manifest, but everyone can give me a history check on this, on the actual boat itself.
Wahoo! History. I'm good at that, right? Yes, I am. Watch me roll a 2. I rolled a nat 1 for a total of 9.
Oh god.
I got a
Okay.
12.
18.
12 and an 18.
Thea does not care about boat.
Nah.
So Ace, you're
Ace
not
knows
like
about
super well versed on like, like naval vessels of different countries, but you can see that like, this seems like more of a definitely doesn't seem like a Drow or Wergar ship.
Wait, is this the boat right here?
No, I'm gonna say it's further
Okay,
down
because
the
that's a
docks.
dinghy.
No, I'm saying it's an actual boat. It is a small boat, but it's not that small. It's something that can go on the ocean.
It's not on the map. All right.
It's not on the map. I didn't feel like
That's
adding
okay.
one, and
That's
then
okay.
this map didn't have one. So, the theater of the mind, if you will. The boat itself does not seem to be like local to this area. If anything, it at least like from the architecture of the boat, it does seem to be maybe. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to describe this. World map. It seems like it might be more like gnomish or kobold in design, which would be, I mean, not that we're going to assume based on the races, but probably Zuria Conclave.
Sage, can you please not sit on my notebook? I want to write this down.
Isn't the Zuria Conclave kind of no bueno?
Fuck shit, yeah.
Yeah, well, you have two members of your party who hate the Zuria Conclave, so.
Our opinions may be biased.
But yeah, it does seem to be like, gnomish or kobold in design, which those are two of the main races of the Zuria Conclave, so. Make of that what you will.
I was writing down.
I had to steal my notebook back from Sage. She's not being particularly helpful right now.
It seems as though this boatmate could possibly be from the Zuria Conclave. So, okay. Assuming it's from the Zuria Conclave, that could mean these dead bodies are from that land.
You think they're murdering people and then bringing them here so they could get revived and turned into slaves?
Yeah, I would actually track.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect any worse.
Well, think of it this way. We understand that the skeleton raising the dead is very lucrative. I don't know. Okay, above board, I know nothing about the Zuria Conclave really, aside from the lore that was given. Ace doesn't know much either.
Yep.
So this is just spitting in the dark here.
Yep.
If Syria Conclave is hurting for money, they're going to sell dead bodies, whether it be their own people they dislike, or somewhere in between.
Yeah, this completely makes sense. Yeah, this tracks with everything I know about them.
So, I don't think the country itself is suffering for money, but I will say it's pretty hard to get research grants. So I wouldn't particularly be surprised if some people were maybe digging up recently deceased bodies to turn a quick profit to fund their studies. Or maybe taking out a rival and, well, he disappeared, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to find a body when it's half across the world.
Or even just the fact that they don't really take care of their own citizens. They just kind of...
Yeah.
Like, it's run by researchers and anybody else kind of has to scramble, so these guys are probably just drawing the short end of the stick.
And on this side of Drawl, these people will get a cheap body that they can raise for cheap labor. Well, free labor.
Are these bodies of, the bodies, that we, like, killed, they're people from, this nation, right? Of Yolosha.
So, obviously, as I said, like, you know, the world has kind of, like, hit, like, you know, the globalism period, essentially, where, like, the world's connected. So there is a variety of different races. But, yeah, there seems to be a higher than average... so there's, like, 30 bodies, and probably, like... I'm gonna say, like, 12 of them are either, like, gnomes or kobolds.
Okay.
So, like, a solid, like, third of the bodies are from the two main races of that location. And then the rest just seems to be, like, mostly mismatched, like, you know, who knows who they could be.
And then the bodies of the people that were bringing them into the dock that we murdered, are they all from Eulocious? Seemingly.
I'd say, like, probably... So the majority of them are. I'd say, well, I would say 8 out of the 10, but you don't have 10. So we're going to say 7 out of the 9 are, like, either Dwergar or Drow or Sverfneblin.
Okay.
And then you do see, like, 2 of them do appear to be kobolds.
Zeria Conclave and Eulocious working together, huh? That's gonna be fun.
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily representative of everybody. I think this might be kind of one of those underground kind of things, not official.
Yeah, but that's still dangerous.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying I don't think this is,
Let's burn the country to the ground. No.
Yeah, I don't think this is, like, this country is already kind of fucked up. But I don't think that, like, this is the country officially doing anything fucky. I think it's just some citizens who need to make some money doing something fucky.
No, I mean, I wasn't saying it's, like, the official, because they would be too proud to work with Eulocious. But...
Yeah, that is true.
The fact that the citizens are working together, that raises some concern.
Where the fuck is Eulocious?
Right here, buddy.
Oh.
This is the city you're in.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Eulocious?
Right over. Hey, Ace. Ryan takes out a business card, learn some geography.
No, I was actually asking.
It's the business card with a really,
that was
really tiny version of the world map.
Yeah.
How many business cards does Ronnie have? Yes.
Yeah.
Take that business card. Situation.
Take that business card. This is for all my business cards. I got them all printed.
This is the business card for my business card dealer. You should use him.
It's just Clade.
It's just Clade.
Alright, do we want to go further into the slums and try and look around? We could also try and asking Derek and Eric about this.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
we head further into the slums.
All right.
We could.
Everyone give me just a perception check. That's just to generally try to track down Derek and Eric.
Derek!
Because when the fighting
Eric!
started, they just fucking dipped. They're not
What?
fighters,
Is
as
it
you've
okay?
learned after you assaulted
7.
them.
Oh my god, Alice.
I rolled a 4.
23.
Perception 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna say between Ronnie's yelling and Ace's owl-like vision and hearing. Yeah, you're able to track down the twins. Oh, hey guys, how'd it go?
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, we killed them all except for one.
Ronnie.
What?
So I guess question actually, what did you guys? I'm being nice. What did you guys do with all the unconscious people that you didn't kill that you just apparently left?
Oh yeah, do we want? I mean, I don't care. Genuinely.
You guys just left. You guys
I did
Yeah, but
actually.
it's fine.
I did forget
That'll
that
be-
we left them unconscious. We could have actually woken them up and talked to them. That's. I literally forgot we left them unconscious.
So it would be hilarious if you guys did that, but I'm asking, is that something that's just like you guys forgot about in character as well?
Do we want to flashback and just like interrogate one of them?
No, flashback. I leave a fruit basket.
Brad, do we want to interrogate them about the whereabouts
Yeah,
of their
probably.
fucking hideout and their last remaining guy?
It would be so funny
Probably.
because literally, all you guys did was show up, curb stomp everyone, and walk away.
Yeah.
Like left,
Yeah.
didn't even like really report the situation to the cops either.
We don't trust the cops. We're gonna report to the
trust
bishop soon. We just gotta get this fucking guy. Oh man.
Oh, God.
Ronnie's just carrying one of the unconscious bodies with her.
That's perfect, actually.
No, that works. So you just left the rest of them that were unconscious.
We tied up the other ones. I don't know, man.
We stabilized them.
Yeah.
They'll wake up with a bit of a headache, but they'll be fine. They all had this like weird gold piercing on all of them, though.
Yeah, this guy won't wake up. He's tied up, by the way.
Okay.
Hey, know anything about a golden needle?
Who are you? As the guy starts waking up on your shoulder.
Derek, Eric, you guys have a place where we could just like dump this guy? We gotta talk to him.
They just like look down the like dark back alley that they were hanging out in.
Oh, this is where you live? Nice place. Ronnie makes herself at home.
I mean, they're two homeless kids, so yeah.
Yeah.
This is their alley.
Wow. Oh, wait, this is nice. You have like a little bucket for fire? Okay, this is okay. Ronnie just like dumps the guy on the ground. Okay, we're gonna group huddle. What's the plan with him?
Who are you people? Why did you take me?
Ask him where.
Shut up, we're having a group huddle.
Ask him
What?
where his base is, the base of operations. Ask him what the needle means.
I mean, we have to find out who he's working with.
Yeah. I'm curious about the needle piercing.
That's probably a gang sign, buddy.
So we have
It's
that
oddly
to go off of. Should we pretend that we know more than we do?
Maybe.
Question: are you including Derek and Eric in this group huddle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part of
Oh,
us.
that's the Golden Needle Society.
Oh, okay.
They're the probably not the biggest gang, but probably in like the top 5 for this area.
Are they very
Gang.
dangerous?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
How dangerous are they?
I mean, they don't have a ton of muscle, but they've kind of got they've just got a lot of people.
Do you
Like, in terms of numbers, they're probably the biggest gang in this area.
do
In
you
terms of threat level, top 5.
do you know why they chose the needle as their symbol?
I mean, their main product is, the skeletons. And usually, you use some runic enchanted needles to carve in all the runes to give the skeletons permanency. Something like that.
If only Clade was here, he's good at talking to people. Fuck.
And he's got a golden fiddle.
Oh no, he would have fit right in. No! I miss him.
Thank you, Derek and Eric.
Oh, any, I guess, groups that, hate the Golden Needles specifically? Like, any gang warfare beef?
So... I mean, truthfully, the main group is, probably the Voiceless Ones. They're really, like, anti-necromancy from some fucking weird other country. I don't know where their origins are. But, like, I guess the closest thing you can call it is like a terrorist organization.
Guys, we gotta join the Voiceless Ones. They're really against all of this necromancy shit.
Huh?
Yeah, I think we could really climb up their ranks.
I don't think we should join a gang.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Ronnie, like, holds, like, her bucket list and just kind of, like, has, like, join a gang on it, and she just kind of, like, crosses it out.
No, I'm not saying ever, I'm saying here.
Oh, okay, and she erases it. Next country.
Puts an addendum. Not here.
Not here.
It literally not here.
On the bucket list is also pay someone a backhanded compliment and be passive-aggressive and get a pot with shells on it.
Oh god, that's fucking funny.
Ace, I just wanted to tell you, I love how small and throwable you are.
Thanks?
No, I really mean that. God damn it.
Okay.
Stupid.
You're trying to do a backhanded compliment, but it's like you really meant it.
No, yeah, she loves how
Ronnie-
throwable he is.
Ronnie, are you okay?
We'll talk about it later.
And with his like wings and feathers, you can actually get like some real distance on
Ah,
him.
god, she's like realizing this. She's like, god damn it, no! He's like a
No.
football!
He's like the best person to throw in your group.
Fuck! She like kicks a bucket. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to mess up
Shit
your
just-
home.
Shit just spills out of it.
You guys gotta empty that out.
Alright, we should probably see what this chump over here knows.
Well, we don't have Clade over
I heard
here.
everything you guys were talking about.
Shut up!
No, you didn't!
We don't have Clade over here, so we kind of need an attack plan. Do we want to like intimidate him? Come at him with like we're gonna cut off your tongue, bleh, or
No, I think we should come at him with. You should tell us everything you know about the Golden Needle, or else we're just gonna turn you over to the Voiceless.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Did you
So-
get all that?
Huh?
We didn't get. Yeah, we had the power of the group huddle.
I'm still having trouble hearing. My head hurts.
Oh, Thea, what do you think?
I mean,
This music is so pleasant.
As you guys are
Right.
discussing how
Yeah.
to interrogate someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need more serious music.
All right. Hmm.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan of attack.
Yeah,
Fine,
just
we'll go with dark ambient music.
out of character. I mean, like, if Alice wants to say anything.
I have nothing to contribute at the moment. I'm kind of dazed.
No, you're good. You're good.
You're good.
More so just like checking in. Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm guessing he sit it down. Yeah.
Yeah. I put him next
I'm
to
gonna-
the fire.
I'm gonna
Wait,
plonk down-
hold on. We gotta. Okay, hands in, everybody. Derek, Eric, that includes you.
Oh, hands in as like Derek is like looking at his broken fingers and like
Oh, Ace, heal that.
I can't.
Oh,
Not yet, at least.
I'll do first aid later then. Oh, right, you lost your powers. Okay, hands in.
I'll take out some like cloth and wrap around his finger.
I'm gonna cast a stupid spell
stupid
because
spell.
it's the only spell that I have that can heal. I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom on just like some fucking plants in this alley. I'm assuming there's like some weeds or something.
Yeah, they've been growing their own weed actually.
So they can
Schedule one.
I don't remember which one of them has the broken fingers, but they can
Derek.
regain hit points. They can roll a hit
so you
die.
wiped out their drug supply to heal his fingers.
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh wait, huh? I don't know how I feel about this.
Anyway, hands in. Alright. Fruity on 3, Pebbles on 6. 1, 2, 3. Fruity!
Fruity.
4, 5, 6. Pebbles!
Pebbles. It'll get better with time.
It's fine.
If anything, the Discord delay helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it really does.
Alright, Ace is gonna hop down with Ronnie to confront this.
I will just simply stand behind Ace and like stare at this fucking guy that we have
I was
tied
gonna
up.
say, it's really funny because when you said that, all I could think of is like Ronnie has to squat down to look this thug in the eyes because you guys have him like tied up and he's sitting down, and Ace is just normal height for him.
I will just, Ronnie is going to take out her axe and just like clean it, just like wipe the blood off to like do some maintenance. Alec is trying to like make her seem like insane and very intimidating.
Yeah.
I'll give advantage to Ace on these, on whatever conversationalist stuff happens. Because
I will be giving myself. I will remember
how
to
tall
give
is
myself
Ronnie?
a guidance.
6'6" something.
6'4".
Yeah, 6'4", a muscular woman cleaning
Yeah.
a bloody axe. Yeah, yeah.
Behind a 2-foot tall owl.
Behind a 2-foot tall owl. Hi.
What's your name? What's your name, sir?
What's it to you?
Well, here's the thing. If we're gonna, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really like you kind of people.
What do you mean,
But-
you people?
Raising the dead without proper rituals, without proper rules. That's not right. But I think I know who would agree with us even more than that. The voiceless.
Oh, you fuckers are with the voiceless ones. All right, got it.
No, I'm
Cool.
not.
Oh, really? Because you just
But
happened to interrupt us with our necromancy
Oh, no.
shit. And you're not one of the
you
voiceless ones, of
insulted-
course.
you insulted us in a different way. But I don't like the voiceless that much either. However, I understand the Golden Needle has some beef with the voiceless and the voiceless with them. I can't imagine what kind of horrendous things they'd want to do to you. But it's definitely a lot worse than what I would do to you.
Thea's
So
gonna
I'm
like
be-
whisper to Ronnie. He's not
So-
great at this, is he?
It's
So
his
I'm gonna
first
be hon-
time. Give him a chance.
So I'm going to be honest with you. Do you want to deal with us? who you don't know.
And we did
You don't
keep a
know
lot
us.
of your friends alive. They're back at the docks. You want to see them again, don't you?
Or do you want to go deal with the voiceless and probably never see the light of day again?
And doom the rest of your friends to it, too.
Okay, what
So,
do
bud?
you want to know?
I want to know what you guys are doing here with your bodies, where you got them from, and where your base is.
One, we're making a quick buck off of bodies. I don't know what to tell you.
I give Clay 5
it-
gold.
They're from the Zuria Conclave.
Two, they're from the Zuria Conclave. Yep, you got that one. Why'd you even ask the question then?
Well, I need to. We need to double check our information, and we need to know you're not lying somehow.
And the hideout, I'm not telling you anything about that because, truthfully, the thing that's more scary than you or the voiceless ones would be my own boss finding out I ratted on the hideout.
And why would you be scared of your boss?
They're in a gang, Ace.
No, I want to hear his answer. Why are you scared of your boss?
He honestly just looks more confused as to why you're asking a gang member why he's scared of his boss.
What does your boss have over you that you are so terrified of?
Kid, how naive are you?
Look at him.
He's pretty sheltered.
Kid, he will shred the skin from my bones while I'm alive.
Then don't go back.
Thea would like to
Yeah.
cast momentary stasis, just to freeze him in place for 6 seconds. And she's going to just twirl a dagger very badly. Actually, no, her dexterity is 17. She
Give me
is
a
going
sleight
to
of
twirl
hand
a
check.
dagger,
Give me a sleight of
probably
hand
not
check.
that badly.
She went to Ronnie's like dagger spinning class.
Give me a sleight of hand check for twirling a dagger.
Surely
I'm
I
also
rolled
gonna
on
make a
a
con
10 this
save
time,
for
right?
him.
Roll a
That's
bone.
what he
I
fails the con
rolled a
save.
13 plus 3, 16.
Let's go.
All right. One, he failed his con save, so he is frozen. And two, give yourself a pat on the back. That was pretty impressive.
Ronnie is so
Yippee.
proud.
So you think we can't do worse than him?
Are any of you necromancy types?
Looks over
I
at
look him
Ace.
dead. I look him dead in the eyes, and it's like, yeah.
Give me a technically a deception check because you don't have any powers right now.
Damn it. I will. Oh, I can't actually give myself guidance.
Why not?
Oh yeah,
I'm not-
yeah, no,
I don't-
you can't give guidance.
Oh no.
I can't give guidance.
Mm.
You got nothing right now.
I do get. Do I get the benefit from the Ronnie buff?
I'll give you advantage. Yep.
Ronnie buff.
17.
Dang, 17. All right, let me roll an insight for him. Oh, dang. Okay, he has a -1 and he rolled a 19.
Aww.
Bro.
So he's still. He's like,
Um,
all right, so you're not a necromancy type. Got it.
Wait. Does the
Wait. I think Alice is thinking here.
I'm.
He has a -1.
He does have a -1 to his wisdom.
He needs to
I'm
roll
gonna
it.
use my.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, let's
I'm not gonna use
go.
3 barbs.
All right. I will give him another roll.
Natural 20.
Please no.
Alec!
Oh my
why'd you
God!
speak it into existence? One sec.
That is so funny. Oh god.
Alec, you spoke it into existence.
That's awesome. No, we're just not
Yeah.
meant to like bullshit with this guy.
Apparently not.
Alright, I'm done. I'm done with him. Ronnie, get the axe.
No, we need to know where the hideout is. We need to find out where that
I can't believe it. I can't believe you spoke that into existence. That's insane.
I'm trying to think, and it's hurting my head.
Man,
You know, we're really only here to stop these fucking illegal resurrections. But, I mean, if you want us to just kill everybody, we could do that too. Because we're trying so hard to be nice, you know? It's really fucking difficult in this place.
so your definition of nice is kill a bunch of honest working men?
Honest word.
I don't think we could call you honest working men. Honest is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
And we didn't kill most of you. We left most of you alive. Your friends are still back there, by the way. They're probably waking up right now. You want us to go back and pay them another visit? They're all tied up and waiting.
Speaking of which, let me make a couple rolls to see if any of them break free. Yeah, that was about at the right time.
God, Ace had such a good start and just couldn't finish. Lucky. Fucking, God damn it. The dice said no.
Ronnie gives you a card for erectile dysfunction.
Fuck off. Fuck
If he's
off.
having trouble finishing.
Oh,
Ronnie-
god damn it.
Ronnie just kind of goes,
God damn it.
you know,
This dice is cursed. I'm putting it away. I'm getting a new one. I'm not trying to kill you guys today.
Ronnie just goes, yeah, his friends are still back there, aren't they?
Okay, I'll make another check for him.
No.
No?
I was gonna, out of character, we could just wait for them to free themselves and then follow them to their hideout.
That's true.
What was this guy's name again?
We don't know his name.
Yeah, he kind of said, like, go fuck yourself when he asked for his name.
Okay. Well,
Well,
we'll leave you here with 2 kids with nothing better to do, and a lot of rage issues. And they love to make stink bombs. So you sit tight.
yeah. I wonder
Okay.
how stinky y'all can make it this time.
And,
I mean, we could certainly try.
we're gonna go see about that hideout. Don't let this guy out of your sight.
You guys got
But
any,
also,
like,
I mean, like,
weapons, or...
Thea's gonna whisper, don't get yourselves, like, killed trying to restrain him. It'd be better to let him go than get hurt, okay?
Yeah, but do you have any weapons, or...
I can give... I have a warhammer I can give them.
Ronnie gives them one of her hand axes.
I hand over my warhammer.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Those are real weapons. Okay. I thought you were just going to pull out, like, a pocket knife or something. Okay.
I give them
No.
each 2 gold.
Hey, this is kind of like where you make your choice, right? If you want to continue this life, you have to carry this axe. And if not, we'll take you
And hammer.
to abroad. Or not abroad, fucking Yawana.
I really thought you were about to say a brothel, and I'm like, what?
No.
Eaten.
Alright, so you guys make your way back to the docks, then?
Yeah, can we...
Are you being quick about it?
Yes, but once we reach the docks, I would like to, like, make sure that we're stealthing and then, like,
Yeah.
keeping an eye out for, like, because we remember how many, like, we tied up, just, like, keeping an eye out and if any of them have left or if we see anybody that are leaving.
Alright. First, I'm looking for a group dexterity check.
Stealth?
Before we head...
This
before we
is
head
this is
there,
your speed in getting back to the docks.
Gotcha, okay.
We'll worry about stealth afterwards.
Okay.
before we go get to that dex check, I am going to drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Oh, fair.
Go and do that.
D4 plus 4?
2d4
It's
plus
basic.
4. Right? No, it's. I don't remember. Is it 2d4 plus 2 or 2d4 plus 4?
2d4
think it's-
plus... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
The 2d4
2d4
plus 2. So
7
you get
HP.
7 back. I failed as a DM.
No. This is
No.
That is such a
notoriously.
niche thing to have to remember.
Yeah, it's notoriously like fucking annoying. Just like everything about D&D. My god.
Sorry,
Yeah.
because I was at 24 HP. I need a little bit
Yeah,
of heal.
I'll post it there. If you want to pin that, Mark.
Pin. Oh yeah, pin it.
Wild magic. Yes, I have my bolstering magic. Begin at 6th level, you can harness your wild magic to bolster yourself or a companion. As an action, you can touch one creature, which can be yourself, and confer one of the following benefits of your choice. Roll a d3. That creature regains one expended spell slot, the level of which equals the number rolled or lower the creature's choice. Once the creature receives its benefit, the creature can't receive it again after a long rest. So I'm gonna roll a d3, and then whatever is the number, Althea gets that. Althea gets that in spell slots. Slash R 1d3. Okay, well.
Well,
you get
Ooh,
your
that's a spell back at least.
yeah, you get your silvery barbs back.
Yeah.
alright, everyone give me a group dexterity check.
Okay.
This is the speed at which you return, because when he started waking up is the same time that the rest of them started waking up. So this is to determine. Okay, wow, damn, got it. I was setting it at like a DC 40, and 2 of you almost got that by yourselves.
Yeah, so
So yeah,
we're fast.
Oh, and the
Yeah,
other
I'll
reason
remember.
was when I said I need to put this dice away randomly was because one of them rolled a nat 20 to break out of their restraints. So, you guys do get back in time to, like, essentially, they finished untying everyone, and they're loading the 3 people that died onto the cart with the other dead bodies.
That's so funny.
And they are bringing it back to down one of the alleys.
I will.
Now everyone give me a stealth check.
I have advantage on stealth. Wait, no. I have proficiency. Stealth. Small.
Where's my d20s?
Fucking heavy armor.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Oh, bro. At least that's not bad.
Yeah, you guys are fine. 2 out of 3 of you passed, so I'm just gonna, we're counting that as a success.
Yippee!
So, they do make their way down quite a few different back alleys, and then, make their way over to what seems to be an abandoned warehouse, until, they open up, essentially, like, you guys know what, like, the storm shelter would be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's, like, just 2, like, heavy doors, like, pretty much built into the ground that they're opening up. They're going into a cellar. And they start tossing the bodies down there, and then,
Sorry,
climb down the ladders.
where's their hideout located? Further.
So it's still in the Bone Way. I'm gonna say it's a warehouse out here.
Okay.
And let's, well, they're golden, so let me do a yellow dot on this building. They're in a warehouse out there. And they start chucking some bodies down, and then they climb down the ladder, and then close the doors. You don't know if that's the main hideout, but you know that's at least where they deliver the bodies to, so...
What do we think?
I would... Above board, I don't know if Ace would be able to take a miniature boss fight.
But out of character, it's like if we go to the bishop, then like a bunch of cops might be sent down there, and we don't know how they're gonna treat like these bodies. Because maybe they'll just be like, well, I mean, they're already dead. Let's just use them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I think Ace would just be like, we gotta deal with it now.
Do we? Because,
Right.
like, you're not suited for a boss fight right now. Hmm.
Because if we go back to the bishop, yeah, he could probably give some help.
And Clade's not here,
Yeah.
so...
I'm gonna say, you don't believe anyone spotted you following them. So as far as you're aware, they're unaware that you know where they are.
Okay. So, yeah, let's just head back into the city.
Yeah. Keep an eye out. Yeah.
I guess we'll go back to, Eric and Derek. Above board, I think Ronnie's just gonna kill this guy because he knows too much.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I'm telling this to the group, like, if they're okay with it.
That's fine. Makes sense.
Did they keep him in the restraints?
He rolled a 2 to try to break out, so they didn't even need to do anything. They were just they kind of just did their own thing
Nice.
while keeping an eye on him, and he just like struggled for a bit and then couldn't break out of the knots. So
That's really funny.
they really didn't need to do anything.
Ronnie just kind of looks at him. Looks over at Ace. Do you have anything else you want to do with him?
What's the need? Or sorry, I already know what the needle's about. Why are you getting bodies from the Zeria Conclave?
I mean,
Like,
We
how'd you
found
get
a
the
group of-
connection?
I mean, there's a lot of trade that comes through this city. We meet a lot of different people from a lot of different, countries. All you need is one group that's willing to sell you bodies. You don't ask where they come from.
Sometimes it's good to ask questions.
Not in this kind of business.
Yeah, I guess it gets you killed. Ronnie?
Yeah. Couldn't find your friends or the hideout, so you get it. And she kills him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Eric and
Mercifully.
Derek are looking on in horror.
I think like Ronnie just kind of like looks over at them and just goes, "Yeah, this is the reality of the life that you're heading towards."
That was pretty cold.
So, Derek, you wanted to open up that sewing business?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, as Eric turns to him, he's like, I could probably, like, study, like, business, be an accountant or something like that. Yeah.
Ronnie asks for her axe back.
They're, like, shaking
Yeah.
as they hand it over.
And then gives them a set of cobbler's tools that she has.
Huh.
You
I mean, I
can-
guess shoes is a start.
Yeah, learn a real trade.
You can sell the Warhammer.
Hell yeah, early investment. We'll give you a discount on any future boots.
Yay! I don't wear boots.
I do.
Ronnie gets a discount on any future boots.
Do we want to like wait for Alice to get back?
I'm here. Hello.
Oh, okay.
We should probably go head to the bishop though.
Yeah. Ronnie looks over at the kids. Are you guys gonna be okay here? Or do you want to go back to our houseboat?
I mean, you kind of got blood all over our alleyway.
Yeah.
Press the
Blade, can you escort them to the houseboat?
Aye, guys. Oh, you want to make them
Right,
dinner
that's
too? That's
alright.
really nice of you.
Just make sure they don't sleep on my bed.
Yeah. I mean, they can sleep on mine, I guess. It's laundry day anyway.
You can share mine, it's okay.
Oh, you don't mind? As we're like walking and talking.
No, of course not.
Oh, Okay.
I'm more amazed that you guys didn't already share a bed.
Probably, but I think I don't think like Althea's ever offered like so like flippantly. Like maybe like before she was just kind of like, "Ah, I mean, I guess we can share a bed, whatever. And now it's like, oh yeah, mine's available. It's like, oh okay, oh, yeah, all right.
Okay.
Cool,
Okay.
yeah.
So yep, the Eric and Derek make their way over to the fruit basket, and the rest of you make your way over to Kelmvor's Light and Bishop Elendar Dair. Clade is already there, playing his fiddle.
Didn't Clay escort
Either-
the gang to the?
Well, no, you sent Clade to go to the bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he
Remember?
can come back and take care
Sure,
of the kids
okay,
on
yeah.
the houseboat.
He came back and is like, yeah, sure, I'll take the kids to the houseboat. Sure, yeah. All right. So
Little
you guys
dog
get
that has
there.
been following us mysteriously for a few sessions. Archie, I know it's you. Can you escort them to the houseboat?
The dog
We-
escorts them.
The dog escorts them, transforms into Archie only in front of them, cooks them a meal, and then transforms back into a dog.
100%.
Oh, but only
Yeah,
after
At this point, he's doing it on purpose to mess with Ace.
Yes, absolutely. Cause
Yeah.
like we all talk to the dog as if it's like our friend and comrade, and Ace is like, "What? That's a fucking dog," and we're like, "No, it's Archie. He speaks, right? Archie, speak." And Ace is like, "There's no fucking way," and Archie doesn't transform into a fucking person. And Ace is like, "See, I told you guys," and we're like, "No, he's just shy." And then Ace comes back to like a fully cooked meal. And like the house
We have
being
like an
clean.
enchanted boat or something.
Yeah,
Like,
and we're just like, no, Archie did, and Ace is like, can you shut the fuck up about Archie?
you shut up about
Can you
our-
shut up?
guys, it was funny for a day.
I'd
It's
like-
been months.
I'd like to imagine that Archie like transforms into a person in front of Derek and Eric, and then goes, but don't tell Ace
Yeah, I
about
was just
this,
gonna say.
and then
100%.
transforms back into a dog.
No, 100%.
By the way, Ace cannot learn to speak with animals.
Oh.
I had to check. I was like, no,
No, so
Bard, Druid,
absolutely-
Ranger.
Absolutely. Like, the second that you guys are, like, a block away and around the corner, Archie transforms back into a person.
Yeah,
and leads Eric and
absolutely.
Derek back,
Yeah.
Makes them tea, has a nice conversation with
Yeah,
them.
like really gets to know them, like
to
you
know them, and then it's like, by the way, don't tell the owl, and then turns back into a dog.
It's the long con.
It's the long con.
God, I miss Archie.
God, I miss Archie.
Archie was great.
Fennec, if you can hear us,
We
We
miss
miss
Archie
you.
and we love him.
Ben, they miss you. They said I had to tell you. They miss you.
Fennec is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Fennec gave me like such a look like, why are you bringing this up?
For like the final battle of the campaign, Archie has to come back. Alright, I guess we go talk to the bishop.
Yeah, alright, you guys go and talk to the bishop. He's talking with, looks like some of the local guard. Oh, yes, hello. How's everyone doing?
Eh.
We're like covered
Well-
in blood.
We found the reasoning why there's more dead bodies in the city than there should be. Apparently there's a gang called the Golden Needle that's been bringing in dead bodies that are from the Zuria Conclave, and it's a mixture of dwarves and gnomes, while also a mixture of other
And
bodies.
kobolds.
Yeah, kobolds. Sorry. It's essentially very lucrative, and as it makes sense, it's free labor. It's slavery, and we found the thugs. We did kill some of them, and then others we let them get away so that we could find their base. We found their
Well,
base.
but before we tell you,
As there's like 2 of the local guards nearby.
before we tell you where the base is, what's gonna be your intention?
Wipe them out and try our best to find out who these people were in life. Turn the bodies.
By wipe them out,
Give
you
them some
mean kill
respect.
all the Golden Needle members?
Oh God, not kill, arrest. We're not judge, jury, and executioner. We're just gonna arrest everyone who's in there and, try to find out where we can return the bodies to.
Yeah. I want justice. I want justice, and very much as though I would like to, a part of me would like to eradicate this illegal raising of the dead. I agree with you. We're gonna get judge, jury, and executioner. They need to see justice is done.
Right,
Properly.
but, arresting them, putting them into jail, and then releasing them back into the slums, what do you think is gonna happen? They're just gonna do this all over again.
She's got a point.
I mean, we have the death penalty. It's just up to the
I'm
judge
not
and
saying
jury to
death
decide that.
penalty, I'm saying
Yeah.
perhaps, maybe reallocating some of the undead to the places. There's 2 fucking kids living in a shit alley. Like, that's just what it's called, shit alley.
No, I think it's pronounced Little Shiddly.
I agree.
Well,
The
we
slum.
did, but there's that one group that keeps just, destroying all of the labor we send in.
Why would the voiceless
For
destroy
fuck's sake, we're really involved in this now, aren't we?
Thea's just like, "Oh, we're supposed to get in here and get out. That was it. We're supposed
Sorry,
to
Bishop.
help Ace
let me-
realize his
I feel
religion."
sick. Can I get a bucket?
Let me guess. The voiceless.
Yes, they're very against our way of life.
Have you talked to them at all? Like, do you know why
We've
they're
tried.
against?
They're a bit of I don't know how to describe it. Kind of a cult?
Oh,
Do they follow someone?
I've never met their leader. We've sent them messages. We've asked for, meetings, and no one's ever turned up. But,
Guys, are we
every time
making
we
this our
send in
circus, our
any...
monkeys?
Yes.
Anytime we send in any of the, guards or the laborers to try to bring, peace to the Boneway, they just get wiped out.
do you know where the voiceless congregate?
Unfortunately, no. Or at
I
least
bet I know.
anyone
I
who
know
does
who
isn't saying anything.
I bet I know who might know.
If you say Derek and Eric, I'm gonna fucking smack you.
No, the higher ups in the Golden Needle. You always have to know where your enemy sleeps, right?
Would they?
They might. It's the best shot we got right now. Plus, if what the bishop is saying is
What the bitch is saying.
What that bitch over there is
What-
saying?
what the bishop is saying is true. They attempted to give skeletons out to the slums, but the voiceless destroyed them. Well, then if we promise to the Golden Needle and the people in the slums, it will bring them the equality that they so desire, then they will rise up against the voiceless with us. And if they do have any information about the voiceless, they'd be pretty inclined to tell us now, wouldn't they?
So what? We leverage the voice, like the fact that we might hurt the voiceless, and try to get into the fucking Golden Needle. Who's playing the fucking bagpipes?
Yeah. Yeah, I would
There's just a group outside.
Yeah. Can you guys practice somewhere else?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
yeah. I would like to bring justice to the Golden Needle, but I would definitely give them leniency if they helped us find the voiceless.
Well, thank God you're a moral paragon, eh?
Listen, I mean, prison doesn't really help out anybody.
No, it doesn't.
I think,
Like what?
but I don't.
Actually, our prison programs are very successful.
Bring that a pamphlet.
Well, then it's not a prison, then, is it?
It's rehabilitation.
It's a rehabilitation.
No, like, yeah, it pretty much is. He like informs you they're allowed to take like college courses while they're in prison.
Oh, okay, we're sending all these motherfuckers to prison then. Great.
Okay, great. Well, man, this place is like actually kind of nice aside from the skeleton fuckery, huh?
That was the idea for me, at least, as the DM.
Oh, you were like the best place, but
yeah, no, it's like ethically very questionable, morally very just.
That's so funny. I actually love that. Just like, this is like a really, really good country. You gotta be okay with a little necromancy, though. Like, you just have to be okay with that. And then it's kind of nice to live in. Unless you're poor.
No, quality of life here is great. No, even the poor get a lot. It's just, there's been
We
the
found
gang
two
that's
kids
been...
in a shit barrel! Could be better!
Remember, there's soup kitchens at every church.
Oh, God. Yeah, hey, Bishop, not to tell you how to run your town or whatever, but maybe, like, tear down the fucking walls between districts, and instead of having the fucking bone way or whatever, you just kind of, like, let people in to, like, the nicer places so that, like, the voiceless don't, like, run amok in just one specific area.
Yeah. To refine that, I would say the voiceless have a way to get around in the slums because it's been allowed.
So there's one teeny tiny problem. As the bishop kind of looks at you sheepishly.
I feel like it's not a tiny problem.
Oh my fucking god, it's gonna be some fucking monster, isn't it?
No, it's...
It's classism, isn't it?
No. It's the fact that they've gotten very good at permanently dispelling necromancy spells, and 90% of our city guard are skeleton knights.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
Oh my god.
Oh no, okay, so you're just... Pardon me, you're just stupid. Okay, that's awesome. I'm not saying this is your fault.
He looks like... I mean, you just insulted one of the highest ranking members of the
I'm not saying this is your fault. This is the fault of the system. Like, you were brought into it, you didn't know any better, but you didn't think there would be a problem with the police force being 90% skeletons and then someone learning how to dismantle necromancy magic.
It's just unfortunate.
It is really just unfortunate.
It's
Here,
the whole
have a
thing
card.
Yeah, no, he's like, no, actually, he walks you over to, like, essentially, like, there's a help wanted board in front of the, like, church that, like, it lists a bunch of jobs for, like, people who are in need of a quick buck to earn. And, like, the entire top third of the board is, like, the city guard is recruiting. You can join. And he's like, but, he points to, like, these, no one ever volunteers. And we're not monsters. We're not going to start conscripting people.
Yeah.
No, that's rough. Okay, this country has a lot more problems than we thought. Not really our fault, though. So, because Ace needs his spells back, I think we can help with the voiceless. Whatever.
We can't just abandon him here.
Ronnie looks over at Ace. Do you want to get abandoned here?
Not particularly.
Okay, well, you heard him.
Fuck.
Bishop, permission to punch a wall.
We can patch it. It's all right.
Ah!
Bitch with permission to throw a tantrum.
Go for it, I guess.
Stomps a hole in the ground.
They're just like
Guys, we're not trying to get attached.
screaming and crying, just like, oh god, I hate being a good person.
Thea stomping her foot like a toddler at Walmart whose parents won't let them get the candy at the checkout stand.
Why are we getting involved in politics?
And then I think like an alarm rings and like they're just both back to normal.
Yeah.
You have your 30 seconds
yeah,
of breakdown,
yeah.
and you're all good.
Clay just goes, all right, guys, that's enough. And we're like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ace, if you want to do this, then we're with you. But can you ask Killamvor for like a little of your spells back or something?
I can try.
So it is getting close to dark, at least. Like, it's been a bit of a long day. You guys, volunteer at the soup kitchen. Well, one of you volunteered at the soup kitchen. The rest of you, pretty much went for a tour of the town. You guys interrupted some gang activity. It is starting to get late. It might be time to, unless you're staying up late. But that's up to you. It's getting dark.
No.
Let's head back to the houseboat.
I'm gonna stick behind for a tiny. Well, we have a hotel room. We have a
You guys did rent a hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling.
All right, let's go stay there.
Okay, above board, Archie's is gonna take care of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
No, I thought it was
fine.
gonna be extra funny if you guys went back to the houseboat and the kids are like eating like a 4-course meal, and Ace is like, "Wow, I didn't know you guys knew how to cook."
We didn't.
We didn't.
Archie made it for us, and Ronnie just kind of like looks over at Ace like, who do you think cooks?
At this point, Ace is just convinced the houseboat is enchanted.
Archie and I
like
take
the house from
turns.
Encanto.
Archie and I take turns like cooking every single day. You've tasted his food, and Ace is like, I thought you made it. Stop lying to me.
Stop
Is there-
gaslighting me.
Is there a second apron in the kitchen?
I mean, yes, there is, but you've never seen anyone
Sweet.
wear it.
Yeah.
Please ask Fennec, because Ronnie says fight the cook. What does Fennec's apron say?
If Archie wore an apron, what would it say?
For cooking.
If Archie wore an apron for cooking, what would it say? Dilf? Okay, it says Dilf.
Fair.
Ace is like, but Ronnie, you're not a father, and Ronnie's like, yeah.
It's not my fucking apron.
If you say Archie's, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
I'm gonna let I am going to stay at the church for a tiny bit to pray. Attempt to contact Kellenborn and ask for help. So yeah, y'all can go back to the houseboat or the tavern.
I mean, Clade is performing at the tavern tonight, so...
I mean, we paid for a nice hotel room. I'm gonna sleep in a nice hotel room.
No, fair, yeah.
Alright, we'll meet back at the tavern. I'm going to pray at the Kellenborn's Light Church. So, if anybody else wants to do something before that, go for it.
At the tavern, I'd like to speak to, Thea. Do they have, like, nice wine here?
Yeah, actually, this is a very, this is definitely a place that is, well known for its wine. Like, Theo, when you were, still in the Zuria Conclave, there was, I don't know your parental situation. Your parents would occasionally get, fancy wine, I'm gonna say.
Wahoo.
And it was, fancy, imported straight from Drawl.
Oh.
So yes, this is a country well known for its wine.
I buy her a glass of wine and I drink just some beer or whatever. And I kind of go, yeah, we kind of got dragged into some more bullshit, huh?
Yeah, but it's not really surprising, is it?
No, Ace really needs this and we can't, run around without a cleric with no spells. So, I'm fine
I mean,
with
he
it.
could learn how to fight.
Oh man, it sucks that nobody else like knows how funny you are. Oh man, that was great. Uh, yeah, what? I guess. I mean, now that my scar is healed, where do you kind of want to go?
I mean, as long as we're not going, like, home, I don't really have a goal, per se.
Hmm. I mean, I don't want you to just kind of feel like you have to follow us around.
Oh, I don't feel that way. I'm having fun.
Oh, okay.
I'm still, like, learning things and stuff, so...
Yeah, I mean, in this country, you could learn a lot of necromancy magic, probably.
Greatly prefer not to.
Hmm. I mean, there are some spells that might be useful, but yeah, it's just this place is so contradictory.
Just a little. I don't like it here, but apparently we're helping, so...
I mean, Ace seems to like it here, and you know, it's kind of like when your friend like gets into a new relationship after like a really abusive one, and you're just like, oh, this one is like fine, I guess, but you're still dating like someone who likes NFTs, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, but you just kind of have to write it out because it's like, well, I mean, it's a step up, so you'll figure it out. But man, I mean,
You sure we can't just leave him here?
no, Althea.
Damn.
I mean, I kind of like the guy. He's
I don't trust him.
no. I mean, maybe I'm too trusting for just kind of going along with him, but I think he's not to. I think he's a little too stupid to lie to us. Like, I don't think he would
That's
hide anything.
fair. That's fair.
He told
Actually,
the
that's
bishop he
fair.
worships. What's his name? Ilmater?
Merkel.
Merkel. He told the bishop he worships Merkel. Like, come on.
No, you're right, he is kind of stupid.
Yeah, I think he just told us everything about himself.
I mean, he straight up told the bishop in front of guards that, like, we killed gang members.
Yep. Which,
Yeah, okay, that's a fair point, actually.
yeah. Very, very honest guy. But I kind of like that about him. We always know what to expect. Yeah, I don't know. I'm okay here. I mean, it sucks that we're getting dragged into another plot of gang-related activity in a necromancy city, but I guess I don't really know what. I'd like to figure out where my magic came from. I can't exactly go home while it's still here, but
And I'll help you. We'll get there.
I just wish I understood it.
We'll get there.
Thank you, Thea. And if there's anything I can ever help you with, if you, I don't know, figure out what you want to do now that we're not on just the run, I would like to help.
Thank you. I'm happy to just keep learning whatever comes our way. I mean, I've certainly got a couple fun new spells.
You don't ever think about, like, I don't know, ultimately where you want to end up?
Nope.
That sounds nice. Yeah, I think I'll just do that for now. Kind of let the wind take me wherever. And we got a boat out of it.
Yeah. When we find somewhere we like, we can figure it out then.
Okay, it's a deal. And then, I guess Ronnie will, like, retire to her room after, like, a little bit of more yapping.
Yappening.
Watch
The
Clade's
yappening.
performance, and then go to bed.
All right, so I guess we will cut back over to Ace.
Hey.
Hey.
So Ace, I guess what are you praying for?
Well, Ace has probably just been sitting there while, for a bit into the evening, just thinking about everything that's been happening over the day. And it's like, it's a lot. Because on one hand, Ace would just like all the violence to stop, of course. But that's not, not feasible. You can't just be cut black and white. Some things are gray. And he doesn't enjoy, making a deal with the Golden Needle, but he understands on a higher level that, he has to put that above himself and realize for the greater good, he has to make a deal with them and get the voiceless dealt with, because they're the real threat. And he knows that hopefully dealing with the voiceless will in turn make all the other gangs that are, trying to do these illegal rituals will stop. So he's conflicted, but he understands why he's conflicted. If that makes sense. Hello.
All right.
But yeah, he's basically praying to Kelmvor for guidance and asking him to help him because he knows he's not strong enough alone. He has his friends, but he wants to keep his friends safe. So.
And we're going to smash cut as all of a sudden you're not at the church anymore. Everything's dark.
I'm gonna take out my lantern.
You don't have a lantern. There's a
Hello?
cool, like, dampness all around you. Almost like a cold night after rain in the fall.
The smell of mildew.
A little bit, yeah. And yet,
That reminds me of
there's
home.
a peacefulness, a serenity about the darkness you're in.
Hello? I'm like looking around. It's like, hello? Anybody out there?
Hello. And you see, you see a man. Just he seems older. Full, like, white beard, white hair, covered in
Picture?
scars. 1 second. I
Sage
find
has
an
a
elderly
message
photo
for
of him.
everybody.
Picture.
She's been typing in the
Give me a
chat
sec.
for a while.
Look, I'm just waiting to see the artwork in the art chat. Thank you, Sage.
Meow.
Meow.
Sorry, scratch that. Not white beard and white hair. My brain.
That's okay.
You know what? We'll go with this one. Upload. This is the man you see.
Interesting. He's bald!
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 Oh,
Yes, make fun of the god. Wonderful idea.
he can't hear us.
He can't get me.
I do reckon.
I don't
Okay.
believe in you. You can't touch me.
Yeah. So that's a symbol on his chest is coming for, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I do recognize that symbol from the church.
Hello there.
Hi, I see as I look at the symbol on his robe, it's like you're with the Church of Kalimdor, aren't you?
Well, this is the symbol, as it would be for that, yes. I don't know
But
if I'm so much
don't
with
recognize
the church.
Who are you?
A very old man. Do you want to sit and talk by the firelight? As he waves his hand, and there is now a fire and a couple of stools.
Yeah, sure. Hop over and sit down on a stool.
Oh, care for a cup of tea? As he pulls out, like, essentially like a pot of tea,
Yeah.
already steaming. Pours
Yeah.
you a cup.
It definitely
And
helps
you-
having the fire here. I would normally have my lantern with me, but apparently
Oh,
I
I'm
don't.
sure you'll find your lantern soon enough.
So, where are we? Where am I?
I mean, some people call it the end, some people call it the beginning. We just are, is where we are.
I'm not dead, am I?
No, far from it. How are you? You had a bit of a rough day today, I believe.
Yeah. I'm conflicted, you know. I want to save all these people and, preserve the balance that is life and death, but sometimes, people just have to die, unfortunately. And it isn't always fair, but,
Life tends to not be fair.
realizing that the small little gang is having a much bigger issue. The Golden Needle is struggling, and I understand now why they're struggling and why they've turned to crime. It makes sense. It sucks. And I want them to face justice for what they've done, their wrongs, and I hope that they'll face justice willingly. But the voiceless, I don't know if there's justice for them, because what they're doing is even more wrong. What they do is just chaotic and heinous, is it not?
Who am I to judge? Can't judge the living. Only
Only who?
you can only judge at the.
Sorry, you actually cut off there.
You can only judge at the end.
Hmm.
Because you don't know where someone's life will take them. They could be horrible now, and in another 60 years, they might be the savior of the world.
You make a good point.
Life
Maybe.
is uncertainty.
I do feel good
Never-
about saving the two boys, turning them away from a life of crime to something else. That felt good.
I'm looking forward to them doing great things.
As am I. Even though I don't wear boots, I know they will do well.
I'm sure they'll make more than just boots one day.
How are you doing? I didn't get your name. What's your name?
Oh. Some people just know me as Lion's Bane sometimes. It's probably the best way to put it.
History check?
Hey, give me a history check.
That's a 20. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The god you know as Kelemvor was once a mercenary, like just a regular guy who was known as Kelemvor Lionsbane.
Your Lion's Bane.
I was at one
Your
point.
Your Kelemvor.
Yes,
It is
I am.
it is an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to be meted by you.
How are you doing? And it's like Ace knows he's talking to a god, but the god was once human, so he doesn't want to just, not treat him like a human. Treat him like a person. Wild concept.
It's an interesting existence I find myself in now, truthfully.
Yeah. I can imagine. Being a god probably isn't easy.
Being a god of the dead, even more so.
Yeah.
I
Especially
am the one who judges at the end.
especially
Does
with
that
the likes
frighten
of
you?
Merkel.
My young feathered one, does death frighten you?
It once did. It frightened me so much it brought me to the point of intriguing me.
And if you could picture an afterlife, what would it be?
Painless, warm, but not too warm, not too cold. I don't know. Being content. I guess death is kind of different to a lot of people. It's whatever they imagine it to be. Because something I may imagine may have been different from what you would have imagined at one point. Am I not correct?
Yeah, you're correct. Constantly trying to make the afterlife a better place, but I'm not the only god of the dead.
I am too well aware of that. As you would know, Merkel definitely still around, fortunately. I regret my part in spreading it. Unintentionally.
To live is to make mistakes. It's alright. You can't grow without falling down a couple times.
I ask for your forgiveness in following Merkel.
You didn't even need to ask.
Thank you. I'm gonna go and try and give him a hug. Can I give you a hug?
You may.
Plunk.
And he's gonna, get down on one knee to be your height. And he puts both hands on your shoulders.
Is this what it's like to feel cared for by a god that you follow?
Are you asking him that?
Yeah. Is this what it feels like to be cared?
All gods show their love in different ways. That's all I can say.
As I step back from the hug, I'm like, Bishop Elendor said something to the effect of, when he performed rituals, he felt the warmth and the embrace of you whenever he performed it. I think I know now what he means.
Let's make a promise, my young cleric. I will do my best to keep the afterlife warm but not too warm, comfortable and safe. Do your best to take care of the living in the same way.
I promise.
And I will promise to make sure there's someone somewhere comfortable for you to stay at the end.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And he pushes you back, and for a split second, it looks like you're falling into a grave, and then you plump right back into the pews at the church.
Kind of like look around. My lantern's right next to me. It's like, what?
Now that you're back in the world of the living, it almost feels like a fever dream.
I'm kind of like sweating to a degree.
But you can feel in your heart and your soul that your powers have returned.
Yeah. Do I have like a holy symbol or no?
So, folded up on your lap is a cloak that has a symbol on the back of it.
Yay! I take out the cloak and I take off my old one. I plunk it back on. Plunk on the new cloak. Is anybody around? Like, how long has time passed?
Oh, it's been like, it was kind of getting dark when you came in here. It's like pitch black. It's been like 2 hours.
Okay.
Like
It
is dead in here right now. Literally, there's skeletons around.
The bishop is gone. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna take out a piece of paper, fold up my old cloak, and lay it on one of the pews and write, "To Bishop Elendar, I finally found him. Ace."
And I'm assuming you make your way back to the tavern?
Yep. Yeah.
Alright, question, are Ronnie and Thea still drinking? If it's been like 2
probably gone
hours.
to bed at this point.
Okay.
I think Ronnie will like ask what like the barkeep just to like I don't know, like keep an eye out for like a little bird that might show up at like 2 in. But otherwise, yeah, I think she went to bed.
Alright, yep. Sure enough, the barkeep does seem to like raise an eyebrow at you, Ace, and essentially just like point you to the your room. And
Thank you.
well, would Ronnie have bought Ace a beer? Because I could say that there's a beer waiting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he pours you a cold one. And it's like, your friend bought this for you.
Thank
Here
you.
you are. It's like a regular sized
Yeah.
beer mug, which
Yeah.
means it's giant for you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take a, 10-15 minute break?
15, please.
15? Alright.
Yeah.
I'll see everyone at 3:15.
Woohoo! Hey, where's my cursor? Fuck.
Yar Harfidley.
We're recording.
Alright, so where we last left off. Give me one moment. Okay. I'm getting some tokens ready, that's all.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
I mean, you guys are, as far as I can tell, you're planning on raiding the Golden Needle Society, so.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess. Whatever, dude. What fucking ever, man.
Whatever.
Dude, like, I guess we'll raid them. Fucking...
Yeah, we wake up in the morning.
Yeah, you guys all do, in fact, wake up, take your long rest, recover your hit points, all
Let's
that. You did not get
go.
assassinated in the middle of the night.
Nice.
Wahoo!
I don't have nightmares.
Yeah.
Or do I?
No. You, actually get some very pleasant sleep. It feels like, at least spiritually, you have, like, a weighted blanket on you while you sleep.
Nice.
I don't know how else to describe it, but yeah, you're doing good. You have your powers back.
Yay!
Told you it wouldn't take too long.
Good morning, everyone.
You're chipper.
Well, yeah. I feel whole again.
Good night last night, huh?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Good job leaving him the beer, Ronnie. I'm sure he
Oh.
needed it.
So what, did you get an earful or something?
Um, actually, no. I got to talk. I got to talk to Kellenborg.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure you did.
Uh-huh, sure.
Anyway, what do you want for
I-
breakfast?
Just like we talked to. Sorry, I was laughing too much for my own joke.
It's like how we talked to Archie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just like how you guys talked to Archie.
Yeah, man, that's great.
I turn around and I show him, it's like, I even got this.
Oh, that's nice. The temple gave you some robes.
Oh, wow, that's like really, like, yeah, that's it's great that they take care of their own.
Okay.
So anyway, we have a choice of eggs, bacon. You could do both. We also have some mashed potatoes, I think.
I don't trust the sausage.
Fair, yeah. We don't know what kind of meat that is.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have everything but the sausage.
Yeah, sounds good.
Everything but the sausage coming straight up. I've heard that in more
Everything
than
but
one
the
brothel.
Sorry, could you... Sorry, could you do it gay up instead?
Oh, yes, my
Oh,
apologies.
thank you.
As crooked as can be.
We need a cricket sausage.
I mean, sausages are pretty curved.
Yeah, especially Archie's.
Jesus Christ.
He cooks them that way intentionally, I think. Like, I think he picks those ones out of the store, specifically.
Oh, okay, like they're easier to cook.
Yeah. They're, like, easier to flip.
Oh, you know, that
And
would
keep
make
all
sense.
inside.
Yeah. That's cool. Anyway, so you got your powers back.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? I mean, do you want to just, like, dip?
No, I want to go deal. I feel confident. I can protect you guys. I can save you.
I was scared you were gonna say that.
I want to go deal with the Golden Needle and the Voiceless.
Yeah, but you got your
Of
powers
course you
back.
do.
Like, you're good. You don't need to do this for Kellenvor anymore.
But I promised him I would protect the living.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to do.
You are the living. Protect yourself.
Yeah, or protect us by not going into the fucking murder hideout.
But there's some people who cannot protect themselves.
Yeah, 2 kids on a boat. We gotta go.
Didn't you say Archie was taking care of them? The dog?
Yeah.
I mean,
but
yeah.
How well can a dog take care of 2 kids?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Not sure.
I guess it won't work to talk you out of this.
Hmm?
Fine.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. Yeah.
Did you two have a good night?
Yeah?
We usually do when we're not like busy killing ourselves.
Huh?
Anyway, what's the plan, Ace? You're the one helming this whole thing.
We should probably go back to the Golden Needle and I don't know. I want your opinion. I want your guys' opinion. Should we go in, and try to just sneakily take them out? Not lethally.
Well, I
Or
think. Oh, go ahead.
and then go ask them where the Voiceless are, or should we just go up and knock on the front door and ask them if they know where the Voiceless are and just be truthful with them?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think either of those approaches is very good.
Well, this is why I'm asking.
Yeah, we do have the element of surprise right now. Like, nobody noticed that we followed them. I don't want to throw that away, especially with how cooperative some of them have been.
Yeah.
We also did kind of kill a few of them. They might not be too happy to see us.
Yeah.
Would it help if we had something to give them? Or do we want to just raid their hideout and then get their leader and interrogate them for questions? That seems like the most straightforward way, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if we could broker a deal with the bishop, getting the Golden Needle hired help again, and getting the slums back in order, it'd be a good idea.
Okay, well that's kind of your thing.
Well,
then.
I can help broker that, or get that brokered.
Hmm.
That is fair, Mark.
DM's gone, no more rules. Rah!
Riot! Riot! Riot!
Riot.
Let's see. I mean, yeah, I guess we could talk to the bishop, say that, you know, in return for, like, us raiding the golden needle hideout, they, fix up the slums, and do their best while we deal with the voiceless. Because I guess we're dealing with the voiceless, too. What,
Yeah, so we should definitely get a good deal brokered for the slums.
Yeah, so we talked to the bishop, and then... I mean, he said that he was gonna maybe help us, like, raid the Golden Needle hideout, right? So maybe we could get some, like, skeletons in there, and then, while they're distracting the, some of the people, we just kind of, like, sneak in through a different entrance. Or something? I don't know. It just feels like... We're going into the belly of the beast, and we're not prepared at all.
Are we ever prepared?
Fair. Last time we did it with a toothpick and chewing gum. I don't want to go back to those days.
Really suck chewing on all that gum.
That is fucking windy.
What kind of chewing gum was your favorite, Ronnie?
Huh, what?
What's your favorite kind of chewing gum you used?
Oh, pineapple.
Pineapple pen.
Pineapple pen.
So yeah, so
And-
what do you want to do, Ace? Talk to the bishop, see if he can get us some skeletons. And then
See if he can give us the backup.
yeah, and then make sure that the skeletons know not to kill anybody.
Yeah.
I guess we can try stealth at first, and then if it doesn't work, we'll just tell
bring
them,
in
hey,
cavalry.
well, try stealth at first, then we try to parlay, and if neither of those two work, bring in the cavalry, non-lethally take them out, get out as many as possible, and talk to them about the voiceless.
I'd like to get a document from the bishop, basically saying if the voices are dealt with, he will help clean up he promises to help clean up the slums. Because that would help the Golden Needle realize, oh, well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah,
Kind of thing.
but I still think we maybe like stealth in first.
Yeah.
Stealth,
100%.
parlay, and then if neither of those two work, we do things with violence.
Alright. I will go to... I say we go to the bishop first, then. So,
Right.
smash cut. Smash cut to the bishop.
Smash cut to the bishop. He's there. He's a person. Yep.
Good morning, bishop.
Good morning. I saw your note from last night.
Yeah.
You've been accepted by Kalimvor?
I tried ringing him. I showed my clock. Like, yeah, he actually spoke to me.
And you remembered it. That's rare.
Yeah, I actually got to give him a hug.
Most of us just get something about your spiritual self going to the world of the undead. Apparently it's very hard to remember. Most of us remember having a conversation, but not necessarily what was said.
I
But
remember a lot.
we all felt very happy after speaking with him, so
Yeah. I tell them the whole 9 yards of, like, the fire pit, the tea, the chatting about what was going on, the conflict, wanting to protect the living and the dead, protect my friends, my lantern, gave him a hug, asked him how he was doing, the whole thing with Mickrel,
Merkel.
and then basically and basically at the end, him and I promising I will protect the living and he'll have a spot for me when I die. And then he gave me my powers back.
Among all the gods of the dead.
And I recall falling backwards and it felt like I went into a grave and out.
Among all the gods of the dead, Kellenvor seems to be the one who really wants the afterlife to be a good place.
Yeah. I totally
A lot of the other gods of the dead try to hold death as a scary place in a way to gain more followers.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Since I have my powers back, I want to do good. Which leads me to...
You want to volunteer for the soup kitchen again?
Maybe at a later date. But what I would like is I want to end the tyranny of the voiceless in Elocious.
All right.
However, what we've come to realize is the Golden Needle is enemies with the voiceless. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, as the saying goes. If you make a promise to the Golden Needle to help clean up the slums, they will be inclined to help turn against the voiceless with you. And they can give the voiceless... If they have any information on the voiceless, they'll be inclined to give it up to us, so that we can go bring the voiceless to justice.
I might need to reach out for some approval on that, as the Golden Needle Society has committed a lot of crimes.
They will
overall.
They will definitely be willing to face justice. Respect.
Well,
I would hope they would be.
sorry, Bishop, he's new. What he means to say is that, we're gonna try our best to, talk to them, and maybe having something written from the bishop saying that, like, the slums specifically will be cleaned out, if they help with the voiceless.
Yeah.
I can definitely offer some benefits for them helping us. I mean, if the voiceless are gone, it's not even if they help us. If the voiceless are gone, we're going to try to help make the Bone Way a better place.
Yeah.
But if you need some
Assurance.
further assurances, I can probably find them some very good prison internships that would allow them a lot of time on parole instead of in actual jail.
Can we get that all in writing?
I can get that in writing, yes. That is something I can guarantee.
Okay, I group huddle.
Does he get to
something
call
we're-
group huddles?
Is he allowed to do that yet?
Clay just goes, group huddle.
No. Ace calls group huddle, no one moves, and then Clay
Yeah.
calls group huddle.
Is this something we're okay with?
I mean, they're probably not gonna be happy still being sent to jail. Maybe, like... Well, here's the thing. The town needs town guards and people to volunteer for, like, other community things, so they're not just completely reliant on their fucking skeletons. So why not just say they can offer them some jobs?
Community service?
Yeah, and then, like, you know, I
That's
guess...
pretty much what he said.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, he said, like, you know, like, parole.
Internship.
Yeah, parole. Well, but like working internships,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
parole instead of jail time,
As long
things
as
like that.
fair, okay, as Alec Brain, but
As
like,
long as it's written in, like, you know,
yeah,
you get to do community service instead of jail time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, like not community service, aka slavery, community service, and just like like
Job.
they'll get a job and like
No, when he said internships, he meant like actual internships, where like they can learn a trade.
if we can have like them, you know, get a job like as like town guards or like soup kitchens or whatever, and then have like the
Whatever.
internships as well where they're like learning trades, I think that's a good bargain.
Yeah.
I think that's the best we can do
Yeah.
for a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
talk
like
to the-
murderers.
Turn around to the bishop. It's like, so they can have some jobs and learn a trade and help out the community, correct?
We can do
Well,
something like that, yes.
All right, we want that in writing, too.
All right, give me one moment. And he like essentially sends a skeleton to fetch like his lawyer to write down the official document.
And then
The lawyer is
Bishop,
just another skeleton.
there is the issue of our compensation. We are doing a lot for this town. Partially out of
are.
the goodwill of our heart, but also, I mean, we do
And
have
because
to...
you have a fellow servant of Kalimvor with you, yes,
Right,
of course.
yes, of course, but, you know, we do need to be compensated for our work that we're doing. We're putting ourselves in harm's way to avoid your people and your skeletons.
Does Ronnie break out a pair of like her small spectacles?
Yeah,
down to
she
her nose,
just kind of like
he really
folds
should've brought
them
this up
out.
before he
Yeah.
brought the lawyer.
paper
Yeah.
and quill, starts writing down. It's like, all right, this is gonna cost you X amount. This is gonna cost you X amount.
Yeah,
da, da, da,
we
da.
don't
Just writing down.
want to overcharge, but before we do this, we will have to ask for some money.
What price are you thinking?
Group huddle.
Group huddle.
I have no idea what cost.
I don't know.
What's a good price for a mercenary?
What's a good?
Well.
Yeah, I mean, last time what we got like 50, 100. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But I don't know this town's economy. I mean, they seem to be doing pretty well for themselves.
Well, to be fair, I don't know how much we can ask for, but we are dealing with the voiceless, which are apparently are a huge
Yeah.
problem.
I mean, I guess we could say like 150 for the gold needle hideout, and then if we deal with the voices, another 150. Does that sound, Mark? Does that sound like fair for I don't know, like for this
That'll
kind of?
probably work.
Okay,
That'll
okay.
probably work. Yeah.
How about this? 150 for the golden needle hideout, and then if we choose to deal with the voiceless, another 150 after that.
I can definitely work with that.
Great. Ronnie puts out her hand to shake.
He offers his hand. Your hand is like twice his size.
Yeah.
He's like a very like slim guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he offers you his hand.
Great. I'm glad that we have a deal and it's all taken care of. Would you be able to spare a couple of skeletal guards to just kind of like wait outside in case we need backup? We're not going in guns blazing, but you know, if plan A and B fail.
This is for helping with the golden needle, not the voiceless.
Yeah.
You'd like to clarify.
I can. There is the problem of like even if they're standing guard, being skeletons in the bone way is instantly a target of the golden needle. Not the golden needle. The voiceless. Yeah.
Well, that could work in our favor, because if they're targeted, we can go and try and fight some of the voiceless.
I don't like that idea then.
Alright.
Because I don't want more of the skeletons getting destroyed.
Didn't you already say
I'd rather
they're already
skeletons
dead?
get destroyed than us, to be fair.
Yeah.
True.
We could just, like, put
okay.
cloaks on them, dress them up a little.
Yeah.
Clade, you have a costume trunk, right?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh shit, right?
We only need like 3 or 4 guards, I figure.
Really?
He'll send you with 4 skeletons as long as you can try to hide that they're skeletons.
Okay, we try to like hide them with like cloaks and fake beards and like little shoes.
Do we make a group deception check or something?
I don't think anyone's proficient with disguise kits, right?
Nope.
Probably
say-
not.
Overall, this is probably going to be I'm gonna say a wisdom check to dress them up in a way to hide that they're skeletons. I'm gonna say that's more wisdom based.
I can give myself guidance.
Yippee!
You have guidance again.
Yay!
Instead of rolling myself, Thea would like to stand back and just verbally commentate and offer assistance to Ace.
That cloak is
Like,
so last year.
the beard's too far left, the beard's too far left.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
And the D4
truthfully,
as well.
yeah,
I got a
26. Yeah. That'll do. In case you're wondering, a natural 20 will do. Ronnie, it was totally because of you.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Unless someone like actually rips the cloaks off of them, these like really look like people.
Nice.
They just look like 4 nondescript people. You even found out a way to like take some buttons and some cloth and make like a facsimile of eyes. So like unless you're like right in their face, it looks like they have eyes.
This is horrifying, actually. I hate these things.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say this is absolutely horrifying. Like you essentially turn skeletons into like scarecrows
They're kind of cute. I
that
like
can
them.
move.
Can we keep one?
I don't think so.
No.
All right. Makes
Alright.
me forget that this used to be a person.
Yeah.
All right.
I turned to the bishop. It's like, how do we? I don't know how to say this. How do we control them?
He looks at you and he's like, well, you are a child of Kelimvor now. Why don't you try giving them a command?
Attention.
In unison, all 4 of them stand at attention.
About march.
They start marching.
Halt.
They stop.
Okay, I got it. Do a jig.
I'm gonna roll. I need to see how good these skeletons are at dancing. That's a 4. I mean, they try.
Oh,
It's
oh
Oh.
no.
honestly, it's honestly more horrifying than cool because like with them only being skeletons, it means that like their limbs can fully just go the wrong way. Like their head can turn about face, and it's just like, oh
Ace,
no.
Why would you do this?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can stop, guys.
You feel like this feels like you're enjoying this a little too much.
It also helps that as he hands you a stack of papers, this is a temporary contract transfer for these.
Okay.
It means for the next 36 hours, these are your servants.
Nice.
Okay. I'm not even gonna. You know, in true Ace fashion, he's gonna try and read through it, but ends up signing in it anyway.
Oh, there's a lot of like lawyer mumbo jumbo.
I got this.
But give me an intelligence check.
No.
No, you said it. Give me an intelligence check.
13.
13. I mean, it seems normal.
Yeah, you're fine.
Like this just seems like
She didn't read it.
Yeah, no, you literally read like the closing statements.
Yeah, and then I gave
And
it
that
to
was
Clay
it.
to read.
Like it was like 6 pages, and you read the final paragraph, and
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. And then I gave it to I tried to give it to Thea, and then she was like, no.
No.
No. And I just give it back to Ace. Yeah, you're fine.
All right. So you guys make your way to uh, the known hideout of the Golden Needle Society, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, as I said before, it is like an abandoned warehouse, and there doesn't actually seem to be anything on the upper layer. Like you can like peek in through the windows. It is truly an abandoned warehouse. Uh, it looks like they're only making use of the basement. So are you going to make your way to the storm door, or try to see if there's another way inside?
Let's see if there's another way inside.
See if there's another way inside. I'm gonna tell the skeletons to stand guard, essentially, out of sight.
All
That's
right,
it.
let me roll some stealth checks for skeletons.
Can we make survival checks to like hide them?
Like, I'm like, if there's like, an alleyway before this whole place, that's where I'm gonna send them.
All right.
Chill out.
Sure. I'm gonna say you don't need to roll for it. You can find like a nearby alleyway that if you shouted really loudly, they could probably hear you from.
Yeah.
That you can just essentially tell them like, to act casual.
How do you do, fellow kids?
No,
If
like
any-
like one of them like fully like crosses its arms, leans against the wall, like
One, playing
one of them
cards.
squats.
I give them a deck of cards.
Two of them start playing cards. It's gonna
I
be
am
really awkward if someone asks to join in the next game when they're walking by.
I'm
'Cause,
basically gonna tell them if there's any combat, just be defensive. Don't kill anyone.
They all nod.
And I head out.
All right. So you guys are gonna try to find a way inside. Is that correct?
Mhm.
All right. Give me either perception or investigation.
I would love to
investigation
investigate.
or perception.
Investigation or perception.
I am giving myself
24 investigation.
guidance. That's a 12 plus 3, 15.
Ronnie.
Ooh, perception for 22.
Ronald.
Dang. All right. So first things first. This warehouse is like fully abandoned. As far as you can tell, there's no one on this level. However, you do notice there seems to be like. It looks like a like full regular like crate has fallen over onto a trapdoor. But when you actually touch the crate, it's like super lightweight plywood, so that whoever is using the trapdoor can easily push it open. But it does, for the most part, look like the trapdoor is not in use. What I'm trying to say is, because the crate fell on it, it looks like the trapdoor is not in use.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But,
a
like-
very good disguise because the crate itself is like weighs like 10 pounds.
It's hollow.
Yeah, it's hollow. It's plywood. Like it would be, if you're someone on the inside, it would be super easy to throw this trapdoor open.
I push it aside.
I do have a quick question. Is there any difference in changing from when we've been here last? Like, does it look different?
As far as you can tell, no. It
Okay.
seems like an abandoned warehouse.
I check. Like, is the trapdoor locked at all?
Yes, it is locked.
Is it trapped?
You want to give me a perception or investigation?
I'll give you a perception.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Meow meow meow.
Guidance.
Aw. That's gonna be a 6 plus guidance.
It
8.
seems safe. It
Well-
seems safe.
I lockpick it.
I'd like to think you say, "I'll lockpick it." You just take out your axe.
I have thieves' tools.
Yeah, no, go ahead, give me thieves tools. It's just funny that Ronnie's the one who picks locks and actually picks locks.
Because we didn't have a rogue in the group, so I was like, might as well.
Yeah, no, fair.
Alright.
I will give you the guidance as well.
Thanks. Natural 20.
Yippee!
So yeah, the lock clicks open, no problem. Everyone make a dex save.
Yep.
Crap. Yeah.
Natural 1.
That's
A
a no
dex
on ace.
save.
Did you say nat 1?
Mm-hmm.
And then, what was Thea's?
13 plus 3, 16.
Alright. Thea, you're gonna take half damage. There's a rush of fire as a wave of flame pours out from the actual trapdoor. Let's see. So Ace and Ronnie, you both take 9 fire damage.
Okay.
Ow.
Thea, you take 4, as
Wahoo.
you're mostly able to dodge out of the way.
Yeah.
Ow.
Well, at least they're not. We know they're not fucking around.
I hope they didn't hear that.
They
Did
probably
you open
did.
the trapdoor?
Yeah.
So you can see in the stairs leading down, there are 4 crossbows aimed at you.
Well, so much for stealth.
Should we maybe wait for Tony before we go full on infiltration?
That's up to you. If we want to end an hour early, that's fine with me.
I'm down.
All right. Well, then I guess that is where we're going to call it for today.
That's kind of perfect
need-
to end there, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys open the trapdoor. There's a staircase leading down, and there are 4 thugs with crossbows aimed at you.
Awesome.
The four of us look down the tube.
Good job, us.
Yeah,
That
we're
went
gonna need
great.
That went. You know what? At least they didn't shoot immediately, so.
They shouted halt, and you have a bunch of crossbows aimed at you.
Yeah. So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance for you to do some diplomacy before shit hits the fan.
Honestly, that's good that we're waiting.
Part
for
of the
Tony.
reason I want to wait for Tony is because I know he's got the talkie scores.
The Tucky score.
He's got the Tucky scores.
We did a lot of
speaking-
diplomacy this session for like not having charisma.
Yeah.
Alec, are you able to send the video of this episode to Tony?
I can. Yeah, why?
Or does someone just want to type up a summary?
Or type up the summary?
I need to upload so many fucking video recordings.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
been
just
so
saying because it makes it
behind on them.
easier for Tony. to-
Alec, you're letting our Thursday audience down. How could you do this to those poor free souls? This is
Oh,
why
I-
we're not getting paid by fucking Skillshare, Alec.
You know
You're not
what?
uploading our
You know
goddamn
what?
sponsored episode.
I'll say
Yo.
it. I don't like Skillshare. They're stupid.
You know- At the beginning of the session for this one, I was so close to saying, I can't remember what it was. I think I might have been during one of the business cards or whatever. It's like, so this episode is brought to you by blah, 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 blah.
This episode is brought to you by Masterclass.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie's Masterclass. Do you know who else runs a Masterclass? Gordon Ramsay. Why don't you? Yeah.
All right. What everyone think of the session?
That was so much fun.
That
I
was
fucking
fun.
loved it. Yeah.
I have my powers back.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Like, I really loved the scene between like Kellamvor and Ace. It was really
That was
sweet.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I loved how it started off with him saying like, yeah, I don't really judge the living, and then it ended with him being like, I'll take care of you when you're dead, but like you have to take care of them when you're alive. It's like, oh, that's so good. It's so good. Love that.
Yeah.
And then like Ace being like, oh, like do I have your forgiveness for following Merkel? And it's like like you can tell like this fucking guy's terrified of gods. Like it had like a rough fucking like time of it. And
Can I hug you?
yeah, and Kellamvor just meeting him with like the utmost like warmness and just kindness, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Grandpa, like
Yeah, Grandpa energy.
yeah, oh, that was so cute. Yeah, no, I love
Grandpa
him.
Kellamvor.
I'm happy that like Ace is in a better place. He's
Yeah.
got his powers back. Yippee.
Yay!
And I'm
You
happy
have-
that the kids are like doing okay.
After you broke their fingers, yes.
Yeah.
We healed their fingers.
You know
We healed.
what? Sometimes you gotta
Yeah.
break a couple of fingers to realize you're on the path in life. You're on the wrong path. Like,
They figured it out.
oh my fucking god.
Hey, Bradley.
Yeah, I think you
But
should
yeah,
be shot for that one.
Hey, look, you lost your god again.
Yeah. I do love how we still like end up like involving Archie in everything we do.
We have
Yeah.
to. He's a key part of the crew.
They're running
I
out
find
of
it
guys.
so funny that how much Ronnie and Thea were like throwing a tantrum when it's like, we're gonna help these people, aren't
Yep.
we? God
Yep.
fucking damn
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
We're getting
It's
involved.
more like
No.
it's not like it's not because we're helping people. It's because we got dragged into helping people.
Yeah. Cause we were thinking like, oh yeah, okay, like easy job. We're just gonna like wait for Ace to get his powers back, and then it's like, okay, the Golden Needle. Okay, they're getting things from fucking Zuria Conclave. Oh god, the Voiceless. Oh my fucking god, it says a fucking gang warfare. Fuck, god damn it, god fucking bitch, piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. God damn it.
Fuck, no, we're good people. Fuck, man. Whatever, man.
I mean, we're certainly not good aligned, but we're also
No.
not evil.
I think Ronnie is chaotic neutral. Or
I think we're
true
chaotic
neutral?
clowns.
True.
Yeah. Chaotic funny.
Yeah, she's
I am
chaotic
Waffle.
neutral. Yeah, no.
I'm really enjoying how much you guys are off put by this entire society.
It's just weird, man. Like,
Mhm.
it's just like fully like like the society could be good, except like some just assholes are just like, no, skeletons bad, and that's why we're gonna destroy the lower classes. It's like, whoa, okay, that's an interesting way to go about it.
Calm down there, buddy boy.
Yeah. I do love how this town has just like a really nice like reformed prison system, and then they also do necromancy.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, no, this place is really good society. You just gotta get used to there being skeletons everywhere. Quality of living very high.
Yeah, yeah. I know we're. I guess we could like leave like Derek and Eric here, but I don't know. I think they need like a guardian. I don't want to put them in the church. That feels a little weird.
I mean, just put them in the prison system.
No,
They'll get college
no, that's
education.
awful.
No.
They'll get college educations.
No, no. I mean,
That's
is
like
there
joining
not, like...
the U.S. military to get a college education.
Yeah. Nah. Wait, is there like a college like here? I guess we could ask them where they want to go, because we were thinking like Joanna again. They just like drop them
Yeah.
off in Pirate Haven, because they
Let's
have.
not take them to Zuria.
No fucking way, dude. Zuria, dude, you have so
No.
much to learn about Zuria Conclave. Like, I feel like whenever like Ronnie and Thea like learned about that they were involved, they just got like these sour expressions on their faces, like, these fucking guys again. They can't do this
Of course,
anymore.
they're selling bodies.
Yeah,
of course they are.
what did we fucking expect? Like, oh, I got like mark another bingo fucking board. Like, evil country, like doing fucking body slavery. All right, yeah.
I am once again reminded of the revival men in history.
What the fuck?
Oh, they were people who would steal bodies for scientific research.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. That is the Zuria Conclave.
Yeah, they
Good.
straight up, there are a couple of, like, really infamous people, because professors would, like, pay money for corpses, because they weren't allowed to, like, experiment on living people. So, you know, if there was a burial, often, like, students as well would just, like, you know, go and dig up the new graves, steal the body, and then pack the grave back down.
Jesus Christ. That's horrifying.
Britain, folks.
Yeah.
I also really enjoyed the interrogation Ace had with the thug.
He's learning.
No, that like the first half of that was like actually really good.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean,
Like,
you got
I
like
loved
everything
the-
you needed to know except for like where it is, and it's like
Yeah.
actually we don't need you anymore.
Yeah, we don't need you anymore. And it was
Yeah.
like the whole thing of, you're not scared of us, but I know who you are scared
Yeah.
of.
No, that was cool, and then like Ace stumbled at the end, and it's just like it's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
It's alright. You'll figure it out, man. It's all good.
The dice said no.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a question. Now that you've learned that this place actually has a great prison system, how do you all feel about murdering the random thug?
He knew
I
too
mean, we
much.
didn't do it intentionally.
Oh wait, which
I
random
feel a
thug?
little bad.
The one in the back alley with Derek and Eric.
Oh yeah, he
I
knew
feel-
too much. I didn't, and that's why I told him like, oh, we couldn't figure out where the hideout is, and we didn't see your friends, so because in case anybody casts Speak with Dead. Alec feel bad. Ronnie don't.
Ace feels bad, Brad feels bad, but fortunately.
I mean,
I'm
Um,
trying to find a video on this historical subject that I watched at work that I really liked, but I'm struggling.
I didn't get to hear the whole thing because I stepped away, but I did hear a tiny bit of Ronnie and Althea getting to, have a heart chatting at the bar.
Yeah, they're talking about Ace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not entirely, but like he did come.
Not entirely, but yeah.
But yeah, I don't
Do
know.
we trust him?
Yeah, I also just like I don't know.
The whole of, he's too stupid to lie.
Yeah, that was funny. I like that.
Because like, is she wrong?
No.
Like Ace has like fully told them like everything about himself,
Yeah.
and then plus some. It's like, oh okay, we don't like we're.
Oh, so you're an open book. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Ronnie trusts him, but just like is giving him a little bit of a hard time because he's new to the group, but she knows that he's like
Yeah.
resilient and he can take it.
Yep.
But like,
Oh, here we go.
I think
I found
genuinely
it.
like Ronnie likes it. Can you send it to me?
I'm just gonna put it in the general chat. Yeah.
Yay!
I do like the idea of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because we thought, oh, the Golden Needle are really, really bad. It's like, oh wait, they're actually not. There's someone worse.
There's always someone worse, and it's just like,
What's
I
funny
guess-
is,
Go ahead.
from a different perspective, the voiceless ones aren't even worse. They're just anti-necromancy.
Yeah, so it's like.
But like aggressively anti-necromancy, not like a
Yeah.
protesting group in a we're going to like steal skeletons and like break the enchantments and then bury them in mass graves type.
Yeah. Which is like, okay, like slay, resist the oppression in whatever violent ways you want. But it's also like, is this like, I don't know. Not to be like a fucking lib. Is this the best way to go about it? Like type of thing. So I guess like once we find the voiceless hideout, like we'll see how down they are to talk to us.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, fucking awesome session, Mark. That was great.
Wahoo!
I'm happy you guys had fun.
Yeah.
I still need to find out what's going on with my other side of the game, so I will keep you guys updated.
Okay.
Valid, we are busy on the 17th.
Well, that's my birthday, so
Fair.
as long as-
Oh, my
Hey.
God, happy birthday!
I know I'm also gonna be gone the first week of June. I don't know if that would line up with it wouldn't line up with our schedule anyway, so it's
I mean,
fine.
I don't have anything going on next Saturday, so I'm down to play.
I don't think we do, but I'm
Weird.
also not 100% sure.
All right. Well, we'll play it by ear, but
Ooh,
Yeah,
we start the
everyone,
recording.